And we're back with our personal tree hugger, Larry Caplan.
Yes, we love him.
And you're doing a little part-time work. You got a side hustle.
Oh,
I got a side hustle.
We
That's
all
right.
need one of those, right?
I have joined up with Colonial Classics on Epworth Road in Newburgh.
Right.
Okay.
I'm out there Mondays and Fridays for the next several weeks during their busy season, and I'm sort of their answer person, sort of like what we're doing
yeah,
here
you're our
today.
answer person too.
But I'm working with them because they get so many questions from their customers.
Right.
And so I'll be there Mondays and Fridays if people want to bring pictures or a piece of something in a bag, for me to identify. I would be more than happy to do that.
Well, they will. They'll be there.
Yes.
So what
Larry,
times are you going to be out there?
I'm usually there from 10 to 4 on Mondays and
Well,
Fridays.
that's most of the day. Okay.
Most of the day, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll steal you one Friday for sure.
Thank you.
We've had a caller call in, and she's asking about a small hawthorn tree. It was planted last year. It's got little horns on the leaves. How should she treat it?
Thank you. That's an excellent question, and I'm glad you asked that. What you are seeing is a fungus disease called cedar hawthorn rust.
Really?
And it's a fungus disease, and it actually is bizarre because it's a disease that hops back and forth between cedar trees, the eastern red cedar, and hawthorns and crab apples. It's too late to spray for it now. This was infecting the trees about a month ago. What I would do would be, if we have another wet spring next year, is as the leaves are opening up, there are some fungicides that you can use. If it's a small tree, you can cover the tree with the fungicide. You'll probably want to treat once every 7 days, 2 or 3 treatments, and that'll give you some good protection. On the plus side, this disease is not going to hurt the tree.
Oh, good.
It's just going to
good.
look a little funky.
Yeah, okay. Well, I like funky.
Yeah.
I like funky fruit. So that's a good question right there. Also, now I've got raised garden beds. You do too.
Yes.
And now a lot of answer in this one caller's raised garden bed. And are they good for the garden or not? I know a lot of us like to put worms in our raised beds because worms do good for the garden.
Right.
Do ants do good for the garden?
Ants are part of the ecosystem, and they do a little bit of aerating through the soil.
Right.
They actually don't do that much harm to our plants, so I certainly would not put any chemicals in to the raised bed to kill the ants.
Right.
They're not as good as putting in some earthworms, but they're not hurting anything. So I would pretty much live and let live on those.
That's
So
the way
they're
I
not
look
going
at
to
it
eat
too.
your plants? Or?
They shouldn't. No.
Okay.
No. I've not usually seen that with ants. No.
If she feels like she's inundated, should they? There's a march of ants coming across, or too many?
Boy, that's a hard question. But I mean, if you're trying to get in there and you're just getting covered with ants.
Covered with ants,
yeah,
right.
we might. There are some soil applied products that we can use, but I'd like to hold off on them because they could be a little harmful to the earthworms, which you're trying to protect.
Right.
Exactly. We want the earthworms in there. That's all part of it right there.
Well, there's a question about grow bags, because I've seen them, you've seen them, everybody's seen them.
Oh, yeah.
And they come in every kind of size, and flowers and vegetables. What's your take on the grow bags? Are they good? Where are the applications the best? Like if you live in a little patio home?
Those grow bags are neat. Now, I have not used them myself, but they are neat because they're lightweight. And you can move them around easy. They usually have handles on them. Right. And they're great if you're gardening on a patio, or if you're in an apartment complex and you have a little balcony. You can put in like 1 tomato plant or 1 pepper plant, 1 flower, and they're really neat. Yeah. And I personally use plastic flower pots in my situation, but these grow bags do have a use. And I think they're just it's a neat thing to try.
It's a great option.
Yeah,
I've seen them. I've only done it once with like petunias or something, but it's just a different thing. But I know they drain pretty fast, though.
They do. They're made out of a mesh, so when you water it, the water doesn't sit in there and pickle the roots.
That does help out a lot. Larry, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You can call every time Larry is here. Keep that
please
number.
Do. Keep those questions coming from Larry.
Good job. You passed your exam. We'll be back.